Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Taj Rockitt. That's right, I'm out here in good old San Diego, California. Just got done with that spring sprint triathlon 1141. That's your boy, I got it done. That's right, you can hear that jazzy jazz music in the back. We got that transition in the back. I just got my bicicleta out of there and all my gear. Basically, man, I'm about to have a fantastic year. I just had a great race. Pretty much today, I learned a lot about myself once again. I learned that I have a great threshold that I am pushing on a daily basis that is making me faster. I also learned that I got way too excited in the beginning on my swim, and I had some things to learn on that. So let me go ahead and bring it back for you and break down my triathlon today. So today, I got up, you know what I mean, around 4 a.m., got all my things together last night. So, woke up, got my coffee, had my oatmeal, just had some MCT oil in my coffee and some collagen, and basically just got my things together, and I was able to just bike over to this beautiful, beautiful venue. That's right, you see Mission Bay in the back. We got the big old expo and everything in the back, but basically I cycled about 2-something miles here to get warmed up, put my stuff down, and I held a pee for over an hour. That's right, over an hour. But pretty much I got here, got all my things together, saw some people I knew, said what's up, chucked the deuce, had some casual convo, all that good stuff, and made our way over to the bay. Now, so today I did the international distance where I swam 1,000 meters. I cycled, I think it's a 30K, a little over 19 miles, and then I ran just over 6.2 something miles. I think that's 10K or so. So basically got the job done today in an hour and 55, I think, something like that, 55:10 or something like that. So an hour 55 and 10 seconds. Basically, let me break this down. So my swim, the gun went off. I got way too excited. That's right. I started sprint swimming, just chop, chop, chop. Was feeling real good coming out of that water. And then all of a sudden, ran out of breath. That's right. All of a sudden, just ran out of breath. Now, what happened was everybody just went right by me because I had to slow down and tread water for a quick second. I literally ran out of breath. Now, I've been in a pool going back and forth consistently. I've been doing my ocean swims here and there. And the biggest thing is I have not been practicing my sprint swimming. I have not been going all out in the water. But I literally lost my mind once he said go. I went and I was going hard. You know, my first 20 strokes, I was feeling good, and then all of a sudden boom, out of breath. So I had to tread water. Pretty much everybody went by me. That was a very humbling experience. And after that happened, I just, casually got my stroke back, got my breath back, and just got back into my race. I got way too caught up in the race, and I didn't focus on my race. And that is a big mistake that you don't want to make in triathlon. It's not about you versus who, it's about you versus you. Don't you ever forget that. So I got my stroke back. I went around the buoys. We went yellow, 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 orange, orange, red. That was the color of the buoys that we went around. So I knocked those out, made my rounds, and then came out. My first transition was less than a minute. That's what I was in and out. Slapped those socks on, put those shoes on, ripped that wetsuit off, had my Garmin Forerunner going, had to double tap that back button so it could change into transition, and then I made my way onto the bicicleta. That's right, that little rager right there, that little bicicleta, and I got moving. That's right, we have 4 laps around the bay today, and I didn't have one person pass me. That's right, everybody passed me on the swim, and then I got on the bike. Nobody passed me. I passed everybody. I was averaging 22-something miles an hour the entire time I was on that bike. I got over 30 miles an hour a few times, and I was yelling, left, left, because I was going by everybody the entire time. So what you got to do is when you're in a triathlon like this, where you got a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of distances, and that are going a whole bunch of different paces, and that are going different, their own race, you got to be careful, because I literally had to yell left at the top of my lungs pretty much the entire time so I didn't run into people. Now, I had a couple people I knew, and we were going back and forth, and then I got past them, and they never beat me towards that last lap or two. The cool thing is when there's people out there that you're really kind of have similar pace and have a similar taste for victory and that are competitive, what happens is when you're like that with these people, you feel that juice flowing, and I felt that today. It felt amazing because I'm an athlete, I'm a triathlete, and I'm training to become an Ironman pro, and that's why I'm here chatting with y'all right now, because I'm documenting this journey, and today was just another positive step in the right direction. So bike, I was killing it, just mobbing, hitting the gears, left, left, left. I was mobbing, killing it, and this thing is a zipper. It's a whipper and a zipper. I ain't talking a jacket zipper, I'm talking a fast zipper, like Usain Bolt, but with 2 wheels, you know what I'm saying? So was on the bike, was flying, was smiling, was having a great time. It was overcast for most of the race today, so the sun didn't really hit until recently, so it was a nice, cool race. I had my Carbo Pro and my bottles. I was sipping out of my little torpedo bottle on the front right there with the straw sticking out, so had my hydration on point. I got, you know, an average like 6-7 hours of sleep last night, but the bike was phenomenal. I was zooming. I think I did my bike in like 53 minutes. So my swim was about 17. My bike was just like 53. And then when I got into transition with the bike, it took just under like a minute 15 for me to get off that bike, get in my run shoes, and I was gone. Now, my first 3 miles on the run, it was like a 7-minute mile, a little over 7, and then I just started kicking up the burners, and I ended up averaging a 6:57 on the entire 6.2 miles. Now that's pretty good because I had been, you know, the last few months. I think even in my Ironman, that 70.3, I averaged like an 8 something, which was not what I'm looking for. So my ultimate goal is to get to that 6-minute mile average pace, and I'm just slowly creeping my way up. So it feels good to feel good and to run good. So I did my run in about a 43 minutes for my 6.2 whatever mile run, and I got it done. Crossed that finish line. Not one person passed me on the bike, not one person passed me on the run. Now, in regards to becoming Ironman Pro, the full 140.6 mile distance, the good thing is the bulk of the run, the majority of the run is the bike. I mean, the majority of the race is a bike and a run. So that's good for me. See, they breaking down the transition right now. They shutting it down because it's Sunday fun day, and I'm out here showing out my guns day, you know what I'm saying? But with this run, man, I was just feeling, I felt great. I was looking at my watch, I was pushing that threshold, pushing in that orange, and just finding myself to perform. And I wore my heart rate monitor under here, right under that metal, you know what I'm saying? I got my heart rate monitor on, so I got a lot of information from Garmin, my triathlon heart rate monitor, and I can't wait to go analyze the data, figure out where I can pick up. But with the swim, I gotta remind myself, it's not the bulk of the race. You gotta swim your swim, you gotta run your run, you gotta bike your bike, and you gotta take care of you. So basically, all in all, today was a great day overall. It was like an hour 55 minutes, which is not bad. Had a good day, had a good run. I didn't podium or anything like that, which is okay. Wasn't expecting to, but I was going faster than I've ever gone. I saw some people that I trained with earlier this week, saw some people from the Pulse team, took a picture with them, saw some people from the Triathlon Club, was hollering at them, you know, gave some daps, gave some pounds, gave some hugs, and it was all love out here. So once again, had a great race. Triathlon, man, it is my sport, and I cannot wait to get faster every single day, push my limits every single day, and to keep pushing my thing every single day, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, great race, great time out here. That's right, we got people, yeah, you see that right there? I'm just talking to the people. I'm just talking to the people. Yeah, they love it. Just giving them a little recap. But anyway, learning a lot, growing a lot, you know, looking good, sweating a lot, about to bike back to the house. Anyway, every time you see me on these, you're going to hear me say, you know, I'm getting better, getting faster, getting stronger, getting lighter, eating healthier, you know, getting more hydrated, just mentally getting stronger. So anyway, every day is a great day to be better every day in every single way. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all soon. Once again, spring sprint. That's right, my first one ever out here in San Diego, starting off this San Diego Tri-Series right. You know, didn't podium or anything, but I ran one of my fastest races ever, so that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'm about to head to the house. Y'all have a great Sunday. Becoming an Ironman Pro, Taj Rockitt, I am checking out. Check out that transition, baby. Check out that transition. Ain't you wishing you was in that transition? Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all around the way, baby. Holla.